What is up, everybody? Welcome. My name is Another Notch, and today I'm going to be talking about Paragon. I was going to start this video off. I was going to rant and rave about the good, the bad, the ugly of Paragon. I was going to talk about the community corner. I did that. I did that last night during my stream. I did that this entire week during my stream. I've talked about how I feel Paragon is losing its competitive edge, how I feel the game is getting easier, and how I feel the game is geared more towards a casual market than it is a competitive MOBA player. I get the need for casual gameplay. I understand it. The casual market is how the game continues to grow. Some of those casual players eventually turn into hardcore competitive players because they find the game, you know what, this game is a lot of fun. I want to invest the time in this. So I understand the need for the casual market. But I think dumbing down the mechanics of Paragon to appeal to a casual market is a step backwards for Paragon overall. I'm not going to rant about the cards being overtuned. I'm not going to rant about Kwong being overpowered. I'm not going to rant about Fang Mao running way too quickly, having a dash and a slow. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is talk about ways I think we can make Paragon fun again, because that's why we're all here. We're here to have fun. A lot of us aren't having fun right now because of some of the changes to this game. I'm in a very lucky's not the right word. I'm in a very unique position when it comes to Paragon and the community. I get the opportunity to stream this game every night and play this game in front of hundreds of people who for some reason like to watch me play. Or maybe it's personality. Who knows? You're crazy. You come to my channel anyways, and I appreciate that. Not all of you are in that position. Some of you played this game just because you thought it was fun. There was no intentions for you to create content. You're just here because you enjoy Paragon. And I know a lot of you have told me that you're stepping away from it because you think it's becoming too casual. So what I'm here to do is talk about ways how we get Paragon back into and make Paragon feel more competitive. These are things I would like to see. These may not be things the entire community agrees with. These are things that I want to see. I want to see skill added to Paragon. I want to see heroes that are hard to play, difficult to master, but they have kits that are unique and interesting in design. One of those heroes for me was Richter. I think Richter is a hero that was... Richter is a hero that's based on landing that pull. A good Richter will not miss pulls. A good Richter will be able to set up plays. A good Richter will be able to change the tide and the flow of a fight. By pulling a target that's out of position, locking that target down, you pick up the kill, you now have the advantage. Wraith. Wraith is a hero that required a lot of skill. Knowing how to use that rewind, knowing how to use his back it up, knowing how to properly ult, being able to land that skill shot through terrain with no vision. There is no better feeling in the game when they think they're going to get away. You don't have vision on it. You're just, I really hope they went this way. And you get that shot, you get that kill. You're like, fuck yeah, noob. You thought you were going to escape? Not on my watch. We need more of that. We need more of those moments. I don't know about you, but landing Kwong's tether pre-42, hitting 2 or 3 people, and then landing a sick ult, that was a great feeling. Doesn't feel so good anymore because it's too easy to land that tether. That's why his win rate's gone up, is we've made the hero easier to play. We also have forgot that there's a lot of new players coming to Paragon. There's not a great onboarding system for those new players. There's not a great tutorial. The bot matches really aren't teaching us anything. So what we need from Epic is better onboarding. Showing these new players how to build decks. Showing new players how to jungle, when to rotate. Talking about spawn times of the river buffs, the raptors, and orb prime. Not just advertising them in the chat window, but making people aware of these times. So as a player, I have to be aware of, okay, it's 2 minutes and 55 seconds. My river buff is about to spawn. I pick it up at 3 minutes. I know it's going to spawn at 5. I either need to be prepared to pick that up again or know that I'm going to have to sacrifice it this time and hopefully be ready at the 7-minute mark. Not just yelling in chat. Guess what, guys? These things are about to spawn. That takes away map awareness. That takes away awareness from the game. That's another dumbing down of Paragon. We don't need that. We need proper tools to teach new community members how to play this game. Epic has the unique opportunity right now because of a lot of dedicated and incredible content creators that are putting out content daily and weekly on YouTube or on Twitch, and they're trying to help this community grow. They're trying to teach this community. They just need a little bit of help. Maybe promote those content creators a little bit more. Blast them on Facebook, blast them on Twitter, public forums. We have a community tab that I love showing off the art. Don't get me wrong. Most of my art is done by some incredible artists in this community. But maybe let's make a little bit more focus in the top window of, hey, check out this new video from X person who teaches you how to play carry, or who teaches you how to jungle, shows you the ins and outs of attributes and card points and how to play the new card system, shows you some of the unique fun builds you can do in the system once it's balanced, and shows you some of those unique cards that benefit certain heroes. Another thing I would like to see added is cards, hero-specific cards. I'm going to make this card up right off the spot because I've always thought it would be very interesting to see a card that only Gideon can use or only Faye could use, and it does something to make that hero's kit shine. Not everybody has access to it. Let's do Burden. I have a card that I can equip with Gideon. That card affects my Burden. Every time I consecutively land Burden on a target, let's say it refunds mana, or it makes the slow stronger, or if I land it 3 times in a row, it applies a small root. It applies a root, and I have the ability to use my ultimate in a different way, or land a Cosmic Rift in a different way. What about a card that makes his teleport to where if multiple people use his teleport, it reduces the cooldown, or it lowers the mana cost, or it makes them shoot farther the next time you use it? Lots of different things we can do, but we're bringing different unique elements to heroes through the card system. A lot of people have said, Notch, they should just remove the card system and give us an item shop. And my argument to that is, a lot of you say Paragon's not unique enough. Now we're just going to remove the one thing the one major thing that makes this game unique, and we're just going to turn it into an item shop because you don't like the way cards work. Sure, we could do that. Or we could start seeing more unique, different cards and different builds for heroes that make them fun to play. Cards should never make the outshine a hero. Cards should augment a hero's kit. Cards should take a hero's kit and make that kit a little bit better. But I shouldn't be able to equip cards and be good on said hero because said cards are overpowered. And right now we're in that where there's a lot of people that are running a certain group of cards because those cards are just too good. I've seen some posts on Reddit about these 3 cards. I saw a post the other day from Kamikaze who was showing that in about 100% of his matches, and I can give you the exact same. I can go pull up my last 25 replays and show you that in 100%, those 3 cards are run on, at minimum, 4 different heroes. Those cards are broken. Those cards need to be fixed. What I would love to see is every person in the game running something different and unique. And yes, there's going to be staples. Yes, there's going to be cards we see that everybody runs because those cards are just good. But having cards in the game that make heroes viable just because those cards are too strong is not okay. Epic is aware of this. They told us last night in the community corner that cards are going to be getting changes. But I'd love to see more uniqueness in cards coming in the future. I would also like to see auras reworked a little bit. Not just because they stacked, not just because they're auras, but because I don't think they require any skill to play. Most of the auras in this game are very simple to use. You equip said card does a thing because you took damage. There's no cooldown to it. There's no drastic cooldown to it. There's no thinking or reasoning of why I'm using this card. I just have it on and now I'm going to go do stuff and it's going to work. I'd love to see cards, aura cards be activated to where I have to think about when I'm using this card, think about why I'm using this card, and think about how I'm going to use this card. Do I use it in this 1v1 engagement to pick up a fight here? Or do I take a look at the minimap and I see that my team is rotating and there's about to be a 3v3 engagement and this card will benefit me a lot more in that fight than it does in trying to take out this one carry? Or, on the defense of that, my goal is, hey, Let's see if I can get him to proc this card because my team is rotating. He's not going to have it in this next fight, and now it's easier for us to kill that hero. That's adding a layer of skill to the game that most of us would want to master. A lot of people will say, this card's not good, that card's not good, until we see someone use the card properly and say, oh shit, maybe that card's way better than I thought. I just don't know how to use it. Continue to make this game require skill. Make people think about their actions. Make people think about what they're doing and how they're doing it. Make people think about their draft and why we draft a certain way. That's one thing we don't have, a tutorial for drafting. Yes, drafting is pretty straightforward. I play the hero I want to play. Sure, you can do that, but does it benefit your team? Because this is a 5v5 MOBA. This is a team game. This is a game that if you want to win, you have to play with your team. So sure, I can be the selfish guy. I get the first player picked Twin Blast, but I want to be Murdoch. Okay, then play Murdoch. That is totally up to you. But no, in the end, you're most likely going to lose. It's not Twin Blast's fault. It's because we don't know how to draft properly as a community. You watch competitive matches and we see the way these guys draft and we see the picks, and maybe the casters can do a better job at explaining why these heroes are picked. Well, he picked this hero because this hero is going to counter these two heroes in the offlane. Or the reason he picked this support is because they don't have much hard CC on their team, and that's why he picked this support. A lot of things we can do as a community to help continue to make this game grow, continue to make this game unique, and teach people how to play until, again, Epic has proper onboarding. I think we've all missed the point when it comes to Paragon. I think we've all expected something, and it hasn't come as fast as we've wanted. I know personally it hasn't come as fast as I've wanted. There's definitely changes I thought we would see and things we would have seen by this point that we just don't have. A matchmaking system, ranked play, more meaningful balance changes. But we're not designing the game. We have the opportunity to play this game and watch this game evolve and change, and it may not go in the direction you like. And that's okay, guys. The gaming market is huge. There's other MOBAs out there. There's other games out there for you. If this game's no longer for you, go play another game. No one's going to say, that guy didn't stick it out. He's not a real Paragon fan. Come back in a few months after some balance changes come out, because we know balance changes are going to come. Maybe not as fast as we'd like, but we know they're going to come. I think right now we're all a little bit jaded. We've all expected something out of Paragon and Epic, and a lot of us think they haven't delivered. The game has changed a lot in 6 months. That is true. But if you're still enjoying Paragon and you still have fun playing the game, there's nothing wrong with that. I still have fun. I still have fun with my community on Twitch every single night. And I'm glad I get to be a part of this adventure. Now, I know some of you are going to say, Notch, you're biased. We heard you the other night ranting and raving. And I did. I was pissed. I was pissed at the community corner. I was pissed at some of the things we heard. 20% pissed me off to no end. We don't know why Kwong's win rate went up. Yeah, we do. We all know. As a community, we all know. So yeah, I was irritated. I was upset. But me coming on here today and posting another Paragon's dying, this game's shit, doesn't do anything for me personally. It doesn't do anything for the community. It doesn't do anything for the game. And that's not the goal here. Are you still having fun playing Paragon? If not, take a short break. Fortnite's pretty fun. Destiny 2's coming out on PC pretty soon. Take a break. Come back in a couple of weeks after some balance patches have come out. See if it's in a better state. We can go to Reddit. We can pull out the pitchforks. We can riot. Some of you will threaten Epic because you're stupid. Others will do what I'm trying to do right now. Let's just have fun. Let's go back to what made this community great. Because it used to be an absolutely incredible community. And I think a lot of us have been pretty jaded and pretty upset. If you're not having fun, I get it. But please, none of us are video game designers. None of us know how this works. None of us have got a chance to look at Epic's data. We have to look at what Epic tells us. We have to be pragmatic. We have to be level-headed, and we have to say, you know what? They're looking at it. May not be the numbers we wanted to hear. It may not be the experiences we've had. 100% of my games have had 3+ people running those cards. But they're obviously looking at it. They're looking at data. We don't know what kind of data. We just know they're looking at data. And hopefully meaningful balance changes will come in the very, very near future. Epic, this community is passionate about your game. All we want to do is see Paragon succeed. A lot of us think this game has potential to be an absolutely incredible esport. That's why we do what we do. You guys made a comment the other day about reaching out to competitive players. I don't know who you've reached out to. I do know the competitive players I've talked to. I do know the competitive players that want to be more a part of this community and help you guys with balance changes and help you balance from the top down, from the best players who know some of these cards aren't working the way they are. Most of them have told me, hey, all they got to do is ask. And I'm sure you guys have talked to a few of them, but there's a lot of competitive players that feel like you haven't talked to them. I think that was visible on Reddit last night. You have a group of content creators that want to help you continue who want to be continue to be a part of this community and continue to see this game grow. And we can be utilized in ways that help with that. Changes are coming to the game. We know that we've kind of been radio silent. And so you let the community know, hey, guys, we are incredibly busy trying to get balance patches out. So what we've done is that we've sent out an email blast. A couple of the content creators know what's coming. These are the videos you can watch. They're going to talk to you about some of the changes that will be implemented soon or whatever it may be. Now that may be broad because we're not game developers, but there's just a way to make this community, keep this community involved and keep us together. And that's all we want to do. Paragon still has potential to be a great game. Paragon has taken a few steps backwards. But if you're still having fun playing Paragon, then don't give up on the game just yet. I know I haven't. I know a lot of people who also haven't. I've had the chance to talk to Epic. I know they haven't. What we need to do is just have fun. We're playing a game that's in development. We're not going to agree with every change. I don't. You don't. But I think in the end, this will be the game we all want. We just have to be patient and wait. Totally different video than I originally planned to put out, guys. This was just something I felt instead of coming and ranting and raving, I just needed to come to you guys and be 100 and talk to you guys about stuff I'd like to see implemented in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Some of you are going to say I'm still biased towards Epic, and that's fine. Maybe one day they'll pay my bills. Right now, they're not. I'm just enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the community I've created on Twitch, and I'm enjoying the community that comes to my channel every night, whether you're bitching about the game or you still enjoy Paragon. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting this video, supporting my stream, and supporting the game. I'm going to be here for a long time. I know some of you will be here for a long time as well. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope to see you next week while I'm playing Paragon. Have a good one, my friends. It's always darkest before the dawn. Is that the thing? I think that's the saying. The game will get better. We just have to be patient. Peace out, guys. I'll see you next time.